hurt myself.
All right, go ahead.
The symbols in the book that kept the same triangle that is carved into your cave walls. I feel like that's you again. Yeah. Oh no, it's me. And the only page left in the book was labeled youngest. Dot, dot, dot.
Are you attempting to ask a question or make a connection?
Okay, what happened? What does what? You can't tell me, but just
All
what
of these
happens?
don't matter.
Uh,
It'll just either give you an answer or is like you ignoring his question.
what happened in your past?
You are not worthy of knowing.
Ah ha 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 ha.
You heard
He is
it?
strong. Yeah. Oh
Okay.
no. Well, no, but it happens. He was strangely silent, and oh, never mind. Wait,
Okay. It's
what
up. I
happened?
heard it. I just took it down for a little bit and then brought it back. Okay.
Okay,
There we go.
he's strangely silent. Just how powerful are you? Your blood runs cold as Xylo looks at you.
There you go.
That's you. Remember, you're Xylo.
Are you aware of what I am capable of, insect?
Oh, damn, I'm an insect? Damn, I do. You stay silent. Wait, yeah, you stay still silent, innocently staring into his bright pools of cyan eyes.
Speak.
Okay, one's gonna kill me and the others are gonna be fine, right?
Yep. Or at least, or unless these three don't really matter. I could be honest or I could be lying.
You're a god master. The second one?
Yes, I am.
Oh,
But that does not answer my question.
oh,
Yet you do understand that I am the embodiment of perfection.
mm-hmm.
Perhaps you would benefit from knowing your place.
Uh-huh. Your head spins. You're suddenly transported into, oh, you're suddenly transported to some sort of strange space. You assumed it's space after all. There were stars and beautiful colors all around you. The center of it all was a large cyan eye. It stared deeply into your soul. As it unwound, the breeze sucked into the center, almost like a black hole. And if you hear me like pause, it's because the screen is really little for me because I'm on my phone.
Right.
Where am I? Where am I? You hear a river beating echo in your head as you float in this endless space.
This universe used to be full of many worlds, separate, incomparable. Passing
into passing.
realities similar, yet separate from your own.
So the multiverse theory.
Yep, this is merely a small fraction of my power I wield.
Amazing. What? What happened to it? What did you do? There was a pause in the silence.
It displeased me.
He destroyed an entire universe?
Yes, I did.
Oh, right. You can read the head. You no longer felt safe in your own skin. So you want to say something? Well, why? You don't feel safe. This God knew everything you thought and felt. This had to be a dream, right? I'm sorry, I'm like looking up and down.
It's,
God seems to be progressing the movement of stars in the right in front of your eyes. I want to say right to front.
we
Was he showing off? Ah, hey, buddy. Almost
mm,
immediately, you see a bright flash of light as as you get teleported back to where you began. Cool. So we should be back at the apartment. No, in front of Zylo.
there you go.
I was about to call him
Now that
Zelda.
you understand my unlimited perfection, you will understand just how easily I can erase you from if you bore me.
Oh, you gulp anxiously as you force to kneel before God again.
If I were you, pest, I would choose my next words carefully. Do you choose to follow me, or do you dare forsake your God of everything? What do you want me
So
to type in?
yes. I don't know. Yes.
You have ceased your brief amusement, pest.
Oh no. I died.
Begone.
I died.
No, you're still alive. You just
Oh.
passed.
Oh. Yes. Where did you? The that delay. The guilty had vanished before your very eyes. This was odd. This was so odd. This whole day. It has been a day? Oh, has it been a day? No. What time was it? Looking around, you see some hallway that you. Oh, you see the same hallway you were just in. Oh no. I want to get pushed in the back seat. Never mind. Okay, back. Time. There. Where did he go? Why did he leave you? You're surrounded by nothing but silent sand. Please, scrap.
So, how'd it go?
Don't want to say
Left
anything.
you speechless, didn't he?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's all right. My master has that effect on every people.
On
That didn't make any
everybody.
sense. I know. Fuck. But enough about that. So, with the miracle that you still exist,
A
and the
couple of
more
tries.
surprising fact your soul is intact,
Not
I
really.
need to make sure you don't try anything funny.
I don't want to try anything funny.
Our master has far more important things to do than babysit you, you questionably appearing man.
Appealing. Oh god. Uh, leave me alone. His eyes give a wicked grin. Oh wait, he gives a wicked grin. His eyes give a wicked grin. He gives a wicked grin as his eyes glow brightly. What did he do?
He cast something on you.
Without a sort of warning, the hyena's words become disjointed. Suddenly, there was there's black surrounding your
Peripheral.
peripheral. Peripheral.
Peripheral.
I've heard
It's
the word
basically
peripheral.
the
I know
edge
your
of your
eyesight.
vision. It's the edge
Yeah.
of your vision where your eyes,
Okay.
yeah, your peripheral vision, which is the wider part where you could see your hands far away from your face.
Your head feels fuzzy. Your vision is going blurry. For a second thought, you feel like you're going to vomit. Ew. You stumble back before catching yourself against the cold cavern wall. Do you want to say something?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. What's going on? I can't feel my legs.
Just let the spell do its work, man.
I feel like, but I. You start to feel weaker and weaker, just like my body. As you feel the cold cavern floor, you hear the beast say one last thing.
Welcome to the Xylo Cave.
Ah, cool. Thanks, buddy. Also, as you open your eyes, you find a strangely familiar setting. Oh, it's the houses.
Mm-hmm.
Eastern.
The Easton.
Oh, Easton. I thought it's Eastern. I didn't see the R. Never mind. Never mind.
There's no R.
I thought there was. Never mind. Continue. Eastern. Wait, wait. I'm back here. Wasn't I just in a cave? How did I end up here? Is my silent but weird friend still here? Looking around, the scenery is still the same. Even oddly, you can't recall anything from the previous day, almost as it was forgotten. The, the only thing you remember was the bright eyes and the lyrics to the safety dance for some obscure reason. I wonder where 83 is. Usually he goes exploring with me when it comes to ghost towns. He's probably chickened out. Or he probably chickened out for being an agent of the resistance. He's usually a fraidy cat. Oh, he really is a fraidy cat. Or fraidy wolf. Something about something about 83 seems to be set a pit in your stomach, as if thinking about him was painful. A feeling similar to grief. As if oh my god, I'm getting text so many times. As if things were puzzling enough, you feel less comedic. Jokes were hard. Jokes were hard to make as you begin to feel something was watching you.
You're not what? You're not alone, Marcus.
No, 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 no. Thinking about it, you, you no, no. Thinking about it, you feel hollow, almost emotionless. Um, odd. You know that you're alone. Odd. You know that you're alone out here, and yet you feel the urge to speak aloud, as there is someone with along with you. There was no heat to surround your being. No, not like there was no like there normally would be. This town felt. Uh, this town felt. This town it felt chilling, not cold or wintry, but almost autumn. Strange. Wasn't it early spring? Oh, I feel like they picked up 83's body and now that he's being used as a zombie.
He's not being used. He got eaten. Cause soulless
Aw,
get hungry.
aw. I actually liked him. Um,
So as all said soulless, they crave since they have
strange.
no soul.
Huh. Strange. Where is this coming from? You look at the book that is secretly hooked into your belt, like it's some kind of old tune. Weird. You look around, seeing that Easton was well. You look around, seeing that Easton had four branching pathways. No, let's say branching. Oh, uh, you feel an urge to explore this place, but the life of you cannot understand why. Something about the four paths fills you with a sense of personal conflict. There are four paths: north, south, east, and west. I feel like the four paths are like something weird.
Mhm. Which way do you want to go?
Um, okay, what is what?
Oh, it's just different locations, and then you'll find something along those lines.
So is it like I do one and it sends me back, or is it like I find one for that one day, then I come back the next day?
No, no, no. It's all in the same day. It's just
Okay.
that when you find that item that you feel is missing from the book, then well, you go back here. You don't go
Um,
anywhere else.
let's go north. Turning around, you faintly make out a shadow lumbering away from your line of sight. Your gut screams at you to not follow it, but your mind opposes it. Cause we're white.
Marcus, you're black.
No, but our character could be right. Almost if your body is an autopilot. You find yourself walking towards in the shadow. Oh God, white people. Horror movie like too.
Okay, we're north.
Whoa. This area is most unsettling. The stretch was heavier. The stitch is heavier in this dead zone. Tufts of grass, stubborn grass are are faded and brittle. Trust me, I can read. I just can't see.
Lean closer, because these words are big.
My tablet doesn't want to lean for it so I can read it. It was an old apartment building. Looked like the Dixie into the belly of the beast. I read that from my tablet. So. Eh, eh, eh. Broken wood. Broken wood hung over you like teeth. Like teeth. Brick-like skeletal remained, and metal like twisting fingers reached out to lure you in. And that's like odd. Most doors stood sturdy in their frames. They were a little dirty, but you focus on the doors. The doors. You expect people to come out as if nothing had changed. Broken roof tiles lay in the streets, and gardens are crusty, dry. Oh, and crusty. Dry plants faded from the walls and fences. Oh, oh, cool. My lot. What charge are we at on this thing? 30. Okay, time to get back into bed. Yep. Okay. To say, oh, what's this?
First item.
Yeah. You see a piece of paper with some odd scribbling on it. Something about this fills your something about this fills you with a sense of dread. Oh my God! Both of you, shut up! A nauseating mix of excitement and fear. Anxiety, lots of sense of self. Dot dot dot. Strange. You stuffed a piece of paper in your pocket. Once it's out of your line of sight, so is the feeling of anxiety.
Back to here.
Something is telling me there is more to this town. I thought Easton is a front for like something else. A voice in my head is telling me to check on the unsettling page.
Okay, let's look at the page.
We investigate the dirted and crumpled piece of paper. Something fills you with an overwhelming amount of manic menoclinic excitement. Bro, what the
New word.
emotional emotions akin to that feeling uh, of feeling powered, energetic, desirable, and yet hollow. broken. These words had scrap on it, but that symbol. Oh, there are no words on this scrap, but the symbol gives you a headache. Something is telling me that there's more to this town. Yeah, we know me, but why? You think what? I wonder if there's a way out. You stand in the rich amber glow of the sun as it sets.
Okay, anywhere else to go?
You can. Okay. Do I need to read that out?
Yes.
Uh, you can. You can feel the eyes staring. You can feel the eyes staring at you in all directions, and not from the gigantic clock with the cyan eye in the middle. In the center, middle and center are the same. Anxiously, you stand in the center of the division. There is something odd in the north. Gusts of wind come from the east, and the church bell in the west. I wonder if there's a way out. Where do you go?
Which
Uh,
way?
we we went north already, right?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, south. Yeah, it looks like the same thing.
Yeah, we went north and this is south.
Oh, the creaking of wood, the creaking of wood, grinded grinded metal on metal were the only sounds in this town now. God, if there was something like this, I think I would just hide in an abandoned house with some electricity and just watch movies.
Yeah, but that's the problem though. There's creatures running around. What makes you think it'll be safe?
A locked house, boarded up windows, and a gun. That's all you would need, and some food.
Are you sure again? Because
Depends if it's
they
not
ain't zombies where they could just get shot and then die.
how long if it's not Xylo. Xylo
Because
is
they
just
have a
weird.
conscious.
Wait, so you're telling me if I shoot them, do you think they just go back to being their normal selves and die?
No, they'll still be how they are now. They'll just still keep trying to kill you. They just won't go down.
Oh,
Unless it's
cool.
a very powerful magic gun.
Okay, then there you go.
Then they'll go down.
Uh,
Okay, there we go.
there were there were disturbing noises in a disturbing environment. Ooh, ah, apartment complexes with cyan eyes that watched your every move. Oh, never mind. Well, shadowy figures will
This is
langently,
new.
langently trotted in the corners of the streets of the formal town. Of the formal town, you you would feel unsettled if it wasn't for the fact that you felt strangely at peace. Maybe it was the pure silence and lack of memory that made you feel such a way. Or certainly that you felt that you weren't getting that you weren't going to be harmed by one of those ghosts, but for whatever reason, yeah, you are. You're going to get harmed. At this point, though, you wouldn't dare to catch. Hey, Yeah. At this point, though, you don't care as much. All you want to do is find a way out this place. Okay, let's just get that piece. We know. There's more to this town. A lot of and there's probably one. Okay, fine. I wonder if there's a way out. Yeah. I wonder if there's a way out. East. Ah, yes, East. Easton's original namesake. Da 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 da. The heart of Easton. Once a busy road that led into the heart of Easton was now barely more than a dirt path covered in shrubs and small bushes. The closest thing to a downtown section had a, uh, the closest thing to a downtown section is that a face smiling. Sonia. Wait. I think you muted yourself because I can't
I
hear you.
know I did.
Oh,
Yes, that's
uh,
a face smiling at you. Uh,
okay. I was
it.
kind of worried about that, just kind of.
Hmm. No, you was scared.
No, I was just reading and then I just saw this little faint smile, just like, hey, buddy, how's it going? Are broken into several
But yeah, I'm
large
gonna go back
windows.
to mute myself and finish up these dishes though, so
Okay,
nobody hears the noises. Just go on ahead and read.
okay. Are broken into several large windows are cracked or completely missing. There's nothing more to loot but spiders and dust. There's a strange feeling to be in the footsteps. Wait, it was a strange feeling to be in the footsteps of so many lives, now forgotten and not knowing what became of the people who once spent their lives here. I could have sworn it was more than 6 hours. I could have sworn I was here for more than 6 hours. Why is it still sunset? You become distracted from your pointless thoughts as you see a piece of paper. Walt. Oh, what? Waft in the breeze. Waft in the breeze. Never heard the fucking word waft. It stops at your feet. Huh? When you pick up a scrap of paper with a hard, with an odd hieroglyph on it. Something about this paper fills you with an indescribable urge to control things. Make peace with settle out of control. Okay, oh, set out of control fires. Neatly, you fold the paper and place it into your pocket. You head back to the center of the town. Something, something. What does it sound voice for me? I wonder if there's a way out. You sit there with the okay. This page is soft, bright blue. Something similar to aqua. A bright blue color. Something similar to aqua. From what you can decipher, the title reads youngest. From the hieroglyphs, I can't. I don't know if that's that. Of what appears to be an upside down triangle scribbled onto it. What is it? A chemical page? Was this in a chemical page? Oh, what's fuck? The, the elemental symbol for water was an upside down triangle. A symbol similar to the nebula. Looking at the symbol gives you a feeling of yearning, wanting to control things that you may or may not have power over. What an odd piece of paper. Someone's manager's going to this town. I wonder if there's a way out. You're standing in rich amber and sunsets. No. Since you're anxiously no, there's a way out. The last one. Oh no, wait. Oh yeah, you're right. But oh, you remember the once bustling town square in the West End? There had to be people somewhere in the heart of Easton, right? Easton, yeah. Oh god, that doesn't look like almost like a church in a grave area. God, so sad. This part of town looks a little less discreet, although that is not saying much. You see the sunset right behind the old church. It looks quite beautiful, or perhaps ominous. Chapel. The doors are locked. You can't even enter. You can't even enter the little building. You can't even enter the little building, even though you tried. Not like the faith. Not like the faith can help you there, help you here. I'm struggling. Wow. Hard to believe that Easton once was a growing community of hundreds of families. By the way, welcome back.
Yeah.
Silence had taken the place of the sound playing children, talking neighbors, and sounds of a working community. Wait, so our character lived in Easton.
No, our character did not live in Easton. They came here to sightsee the city before uh before the whole invasion thing happened. So this is basically is like a week later from after finding out that the city had been invaded and deserted.
Oh, cool. That's not cool. The silence was deafening, just like 83. That's not funny. Sorry. What's that? What's that? Another hieroglyphic. There's a torn piece of paper on the ground with unknown mark on it. This is I feel I didn't think about it until now. These are the three brothers markings.
Yeah.
I feel. Simply looking at this page, it fills you with a sense of like warm kindness. Wait, so the red is kindness. Cyan was like what controlling,
Mm-hmm.
and the other one was like mental powers, wasn't it? In
We'll
front of
find out.
in front of the chapel, there was a surprise. So it wasn't surprise that you felt such a way. Surprised that you. Ugh. It was from the chapel, so it wasn't a surprise that you felt such a way. If you flip it upside down, it looks like a mega mind face. However, it radiates with such a burning. eh, However, it radiates with an intense burning of desire. This causes such an intense flame that it alts your soul. Alts your soul is unknown. Could it be from the paper? Hmm. You generously place the paper in your pocket. I don't know why my mind was going to say gingerly.
Gingerly.
Giving a as the harsh, burning desire leaves you, you make your way to where you began. I'm not saying giving a hard sigh. Fuck, might as well do it.
Okay,
Okay,
we have 3 pages, but we're missing one more.
we have to go back to the little barn area. We have to go back to the north.
Hmm.
Well, no, not north. The other one.
South.
Yeah, because we didn't get nothing from the south. Taking a piece of paper out, you're filled with such an intense rush of warmth, almost if the paper is itself is burning with something. It has a disease. I'm jo- It doesn't hurt, but it leaves a searing sensation in your palm. My wee wee hurt. I'm joking. There are scrabblings of sense of some sort of red symbol similar to the letter K. Actually, hold on. Let me. I can't turn rotation off, but
Flip it to the side.
it does. Oh my! It does look like the letter K, but it's flipped on to its side. The letter, the title can be barely made out in almost embers. If if it has been eaten, most of the I couldn't read for some reason. The title can be barely made out, almost if the embers have eaten most of it away. It reads middle. So this is the Middle Brothers paper then, right? There's there are disjointed words that have been burnt or scratched off by an unknown source. Xylo.
What?
There you are. That's all you're able to make up from this scrap. I'm feeling my head down. Yeah, so nice. But
I'm back.
oh, hey,
Mm.
hey, not totally about to fall asleep on you.
Hmm.
Not because I'm bored. It's because I was waiting.
Great.
Wait, so we are missing one?
Yes, we are missing one. There's 4 pages.
Okay. There's something more to this town. Even though I know what's wrong with our character. He's a bit.
What, mommy, if I can have this?
Okay, now bye. Shoot. Trying to be rude, pestering me is like, you asked mom, but mom didn't tell me that before she left. Alright. Oh, hang on. Which way was it?
Try south.
Oh, yeah, we already went there. so I think it is north. Because I
No,
know
we got
there's like a
something.
food shop.
No, we got something north.
Yeah, there's north. It's supposed to be a shop. So
The old,
fold chips.
the old chip factory. So it made so many people hungry for chips or a trip to the sea. Years are there. You could almost smell over the overlays. Ugh. You can you can almost smell it over the lingering scent of rot, mold, and decay, now clinging to every surface. I read that right. Surface. Yeah. Almost even now. Even now there is only remnants left. I don't know if I read that right.
Nothing left, basically.
Nothing left. With nothing else to lose, a town that had a strange sense of comfort about it. Man, our character is really dark about things. Well, this is his conscience, and then, it's really dark.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
There you go.
Hold on. That's not good. Close it. Oh no. I'm stuck in fucking Messenger.
Still, she didn't say anything yet.
I'm stuck in Messenger.
My goodness.
Oh my god, I'm stuck in Messenger. There we are. Like a world. Oh, I'm fucking up. Like a world. Like a world of one of the. Like a world of once humanistic desires and pleasures, except there was nobody there to take it. Not anymore. What's this?
Yeah, there's the paper.
Blue with an O. You see a familiar symbol on the page, and almost as you've seen it before. It's Xylo. No, Xylo was a triangle. You look at the strange hieroglyphs, it fills you with a rush of energy. You feel more determined. Uh, you feel more determined and run around each string. Easton, for no reason, of course.
Beep. Beep.
It feels as if you drown in the insane amount of pixies.
Pixie
Someone has,
sticks.
tri- someone has tried to drown themselves in pixie sticks and they've just rolled about it. And felt
Ooh.
ready to take on anything. No, you don't feel that way when you take pixie sticks. I know. Da da da. Unable to, unable to recall anything of the previous day, you shrug off the sense of familiar, familiar, familiarity,
Formality.
formality. Yeah, of course, formality. And neatly fold the paper up, placing it in your pocket. Piercing it in your pocket, Jane. What the fuck? Something is something is
We
nice.
already know this.
What is the way
Okay,
out?
it's time for this last paper to read.
You investigate the tattered scrap of paper. There are burn marks around the edges, and obviously wear and tear, and symbols resembling a large, rich blue circle. Looking at this piece, sparks a burning rash of energy in you. The title can be barely made out, but it reads eldest. Excuse me. So there's the I believe, and I don't know, but I feel like these are like the signs of the brothers.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like triangle was Xylo.
Mm-hmm.
Red is red. I think was the youngest, right?
Mm-mm.
Oldest.
Mm-mm.
I I have to read it then. I didn't get to read that piece. They're
Okay,
disjointed. Sorry, go ahead.
we have there's three children. You obviously know which one is the oldest and the youngest, but what is the second child?
Oh, the middle child.
There you go.
Okay. They're disjointed words that have been torn or scratched off by an unknown source. That is all you're able to make out of the scrap. Okay.
Ah, shoot.
So, what do we do now?
Do you want to go back? Because we have all the pages.
Sure. Looks like that's it. I love how my hands are just white. Cool. The the book in your hands glows with a strange other otherworldly aura. Suddenly you see the sight. Suddenly you see very sight in a mix of letters hovering just above you, the hieroglyphics. Oh god. This title must be. You feel a certain urge to open it.
Jayla, hang on. Mom said,
Wow.
yeah.
Don't ask what the noise was.
I'm not. Go ahead. Oh, shoot.
You don't remember any of these pages. You don't seem to remember any of these pages. Or the book. Wait, where do those pages relate to the book? Da da da. Well, maybe we should see what's up with this strange pieces of literature. Sonic, I'm joking.
Do you want me to read this?
Yes.
All right. First page is labeled eldest. He who is responsible for the transfer of energy, the dance of the golden rays of his sunlight. Glory be to the gods. Take Salance into
Solus.
he who creates. We are his children, and we sing to the heavens in praise. Glory be to the gods. He does not create without reason, for we are here by his grace and majesty. Glory be to the gods. He influenced us to be the best versions of ourselves. Shout his name like the very sun he rises in the morn. Glory be to the God. Glory to the eldest of his brothers. He fist.
Right.
Second page is labeled middle. He who is responsible for life, the very air and molecules that make up our immortal bodies. Glory be to the gods. The one who hails over creativity, planting the seeds of what will become the next generation.
Glory to the gods.
He who sees us all as his own, the epitome of the tranquility of mortality.
Glory
Glory
to
be
the
to the
gods.
gods. He who holds his arms out to us, the writer of human emotions, and all that encompasses us. Glory be
Glory
to
to
the
the
gods. Glory
gods.
to the middle child of his brothers. Celios,
Close like my name.
the third
And
page is labeled
Xylo.
the youngest. He who controls the flow of time, the one whose power lays beyond ours. Glory be to the gods. He who holds the air in our planet, the water flow, the earth stays entangled as nature as nature resigns. Glory be to the gods. The one who ties his brother's powers to our realm, the holder of the celestial bodies. Glory be to the gods. Control flows even onwards like the water of time, unabided by the force or pull, moving into
Tandem.
tandem with him. Glory be to the gods. Glory be to the youngest child of the brothers, Xylo. This page unsettles you greatly. It almost feels as if the book is squeezing your brain tightly. The last page is labeled Sin.
Oh, they all wrote like a page in it.
How could you? My being screams as sin burns that which is.
How can I understand that? The fuck?
The basic learning of reading backwards.
Wait, is that really? How could you? Wait, how could? Oh, how could you?
Okay. It's.
Sin
It was
was.
sin.
Wait, what? Wait. Oh, it was
The
sin.
tainted power. How could you do that? What made you?
Destroy it.
Sin is perfect. I will make everything perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Sin is 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 perfect.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And what tour?
Everything ago I saw met with a remembrous member of the family. I believe they were responding to my chanting
Yeah,
as I am.
I
Too much.
will.
Stop it. Because this is all basically reading backwards.
10 out of the wow, this is just annoyingly a lot.
Yes, but that's how the person who wrote the book did, because they didn't want to face it forwards for as well.
Yeah, they make it hard on us. Curse.
Yeah, they didn't think anybody would understand this.
Zootlick. Unicorn. Ribbits. I can't read reverse.
Yeah,
There
this
should
is
be
all
like a.
backwards still.
Isn't there like a fast, like a skip all thing? Like, but every mirror is the screen getting darker. Oh, hello. Dot dot
You
dot.
passed out.
Your vision went dark and your body went limp. You couldn't see or think. You couldn't feel. Cannot feel. Black. Black.
Someone's coming.
I can't hear that.
I know. But in the stream they hear it, I think.
We're gonna make footsteps for myself.
Master, I have found your human toy while surveying things in Easton. It appears to have some sort of strange book in his possession. Master, might I suggest that I look over this tomb, perhaps? It may. Yes, Master. Forgive me. Well, now, you certainly won't be needing this. At least, not anymore.
I'm guessing they're walking away.
No, he laughed.
Oh. Oh, did I get ow! In my head. back here.
Hello, baby.
Oh,
Hey.
hey. You're
You
watching
okay?
me.
One is still struggling to fucking read.
I'm not struggling to read. I just. Yeah. Wait. You know what? I'm back here. You look around at the cavern hallway, feeling familiar to the scene of dread, of hollowness as you have before. Strangely, though all you don't feel as empty as you did back in the Easton, almost that as if the void was filled. Filled with what though? Could it be that book? That the book. Wait! Your hands quickly check your belt for the book. Once you were reading, where did it go? Where did it go? Frantically, you check your pockets for the scraps papers, hoping to God you found something. You find something. Uh, Nothing. Thinking about the book in your made your headache worse. Almost if you read something that you shouldn't have. Feeling confused, lost, and disoriented, you sat down against the crystal monolith. You start to reflect on what you're trying to remember. Eh, your bed. Your mute for how life used to be before you went exploring. How did things get wrong so fast? Perhaps this is all a dream. You'll wake up and you'll be in bed. Figures. Dick shit. You sit in pure you sit in pure silence, looking at the cavern walls. I don't know why I said you're sitting. Three dots. More dots. These cavern these caverns fill you with
Carbons.
these carvings fill you with a sense of familiarity. I'm telling you, I can't see.
Right,
And
even though I have the screen share only showing.
I know. If it wasn't chilling as you thought it would be, it rather it feels. Okay, I gotta take my fucking shoes off and get closer,
Bruh, you just tried to go fucking distract.
like you've seen them before. Ugh. Eh, eh, eh. But who knows? It wasn't like you could ask anyone about it. Wait, yes, I can. No time wasting. No, you waste no time jumping to your feet and looking at the different halls. Swallowing is wait. Hold on, timeout. Is that an outlet?
Yes.
Why would you have an out? Oh, never mind. Swallowing your apprehensives, you take a step in one of them. Step through one of them. Mm-hmm. Entering the god's throne room, you're filled with that same icy feeling you once felt before. Like no clusters of eyes like there were before. No. No. That makes you anxious, alone, That alone makes you anxious. Oh, and the presence of the god sits in his throne. You're unsure as to why, but simply gazing upon him is enough to feel that hollow void-like feeling in your chest. Timidly, you walk up to him. You simply gaze upon God.
You feel a little braver, or you still feel slightly scared without the other
Oh,
eyes?
oh God, are we still? We have to ask more questions. Is he going to ask more questions? And if I fuck up, I die.
Probably. I see you have finally come to after your adventure.
He seems off, different, not a bad different, but not a so mutual different. Okay, a neutral different, but not a good different either. Lost in thought, maybe. His tone isn't as cold as you remember. I'm not saying that.
Too bad you had to.
No, I'm not reading it. That's what I meant to say. He looks at you with those blue eyes. Is it fucking blue? I'm not saying. Something about that stare is less demanding than before. Get a pillow right there. Ah, cool. Something fell. He's comfortable. He holds he holds his hand up, silencing your thoughts and everything you want, anything you're about to say. Mm, I wonder why, but you didn't ask. Um, you can't say anything actually. Almost your vocal cords. Oh, almost as if your vocal cords didn't work. Don't wouldn't. I feel dumb. You can't say anything actually. Almost as if your vocal cords won't work. After a considerable amount of silence, your dietary speaks up. Diary speaks up.
He's silent.
Damn it. Dot dot dot. Your eyes don't leave him as he lowers his hand. Something about his composure seems practically off. I wonder if something's on his mind. You don't say anything, rather you stand there. The ambience of his throne room it is nearly deafening.
You mean the ambience?
Oh, did I say ambience?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, tomato, tomato, same there. Mortal, that's you.
Mortal. Your god has some things to say, and you will listen.
Mm-hmm.
Is that understood?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I
You
already know
feel
you're scared that you're gonna die.
you feel strange. You feel a strange sense of dislocation. I don't feel like I said that right. As if you
Dissociated.
association as you nod in response to his command.
Hmm. What the fuck?
You're pretty sure that you both sat in silence for what it felt like hours. For hours. God finally clears his throat and begins to speak. You stand there, noticing that you're not frozen.
There is something that has been on my mind.
His voice is quite different from before. It doesn't sound too cold or demanding. Instead, there's a hint of softness in his tone.
Uh,
He groans with irritation. He groans with irritation, almost if he doesn't know. As if he doesn't know what he's about to say.
For some strange reason, I cannot stop thinking about
Oh! God.
you. It is odd. You okay, Juan?
No!
Okay.
God. Faggot.
I cannot think straight.
Get away from me! Fag.
Stop! You're hurting the poor cloud baby.
Faggot.
You're hurting the cloud baby. Don't be a dick. My thoughts are always interrupted with your face.
My face is blank. I have no hair.
Yeah, bruh, you can picture the character that's right here as the avatar as you.
No.
So he sees you as your character, dumbass. You only see it as a white person. He sees it as you.
Oh no, no, no! God, the God looks away from you.
It is everything. It all feels like it so much.
I want to throw up.
Shut the fuck up. I do not understand what these emotions are. Admittingly, I do not understand why I feel this way about a mere mortal such as yourself.
So you play with yourself, thinking about me, faggot.
Wow.
As previously, it was maintaining mainly you sucking up to him and trying to be, trying to, not die. Now though, now though, as if the tables have turned. But you were trying to express your feelings for you. Wasn't it possible? He's a god of something. Corruption, darkness, creepy soulness, abominations. God, I couldn't meet any other brother than him. He cannot feel love. Right? Faggot. Stop looking at me like that.
I know you're trying to be a fucking yandere, man. It's not working.
No, I don't want him to look at me at all.
You know a lot more about me than I anticipated.
Okay, Ian, go fuck Scrap.
You don't want him. Of course, I make things in my image.
You forgot that he can read your mind. You better keep your thoughts to yourself. If you want to hear, if you want to hear more than what he had to say.
And the thought of feeling love is nauseating, to say the least.
Thank you. Stop blushing, faggot. No.
Yet it feels like
He pauses idly, staring to twiddle his thumbs together. Was he nervous, faggot?
Stop. I swear you're gonna trigger all the fucking Xylo fans, and they're gonna rip your ass.
Don't. No, it's Uh, he's he's not gay. I don't know why. He looked at it, and he looked like it.
I do not know how to word this.
Don't dare say I love
I
you.
I think I have some sort of
Don't you dare say feelings.
abdomation.
His
Adortion. My bad. Adortion.
his voice is soft, almost like a whisper.
Perhaps maybe you can help me understand.
Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. He he gazes. His gaze doesn't leave you, but his eyes are lighter, somewhat.
Come on, he's asking. He's being nice. He hasn't threatened you at all right now.
I'd rather take the threatening dialogue in this one. You sit down in front of him, wondering what he exactly means. My douche, I don't understand. No.
Come on.
No.
Good.
No.
You have to. It's not like you're gonna marry him.
That's where I feel like it's going, and now I'm calling him douche from now on. Thanks, Sonya.
He's not. I swear to you. I guarantee he does not fucking marry you.
Uh,
I
my lord,
promise.
I don't understand. He clears his throat and looks away from you.
I see. Hmm. I do not know how to explain what it is I am feeling, mortal. It feels like there is this strange
Gay
feeling in my
feeling.
chest.
Uh,
This
fuck it.
annoying machine inside beats faster when I look at you. I cannot seem to get it to stop racing. I mean, even now with you here, this heart of mine, it races with a feeling of fondness.
Oh, guys, it ends here. I've been.
No, you are finishing this, motherfucker.
Oh, how far are we? Are we
We're
almost finished?
almost at the fucking end, you little pussy.
I don't want to
We're
be just.
almost there.
Your brain begins to pieces to work together.
Please, somebody has got to make an animatic of this. I swear you not. Marcus, get up! Don't try to be a baby. You have to make the boy happy. Make Cloud Boy feel happy.
This is a
Give him the love.
he's a faggot.
Just do it.
Your brain your brain begins to pieces the words together.
Come on! It's almost there! Be at least a little mature.
Are you talking about that word? God, the god seems to lose his voice as he simply stares at you. Don't you please just say no. Please say no.
I do
No.
not know I could feel such emotion.
Please
Not
don't feel it
not
at
that
all.
well.
Don't you dare say it. 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 He's stumbling over his words. He's stumbling over his words. You guessed correctly. You thought so, at least.
Mm. It's so cute.
You both stare at one another. His, bl- his blush deepening to a shade of pink as he averts his gaze. Gay faggot. Is he expecting you to say something?
Bruh, he's not really gay. He's put to his such things. Even though you are a boy, he has to react in some sort of way.
No, doesn't.
It doesn't matter the gender. He has to have a reaction.
Yeah, scrap
That's how the
crap.
game is programmed. That's how the game's programmed.
Is he expecting you to say something?
Mm-hmm. This one will either have you murdered or you spared, and for you to get either close to the ending faster.
Let's go to the sparing. Fuck it.
You gotta pick. I can't tell you.
Master, I don't think you could feel such things.
I do not know I could. It feels, Marcus.
Don't you? No.
Something feels.
Don't say my name.
I am scared, Marcus.
I'm going to throw up on your floor.
You... Be nice! I hate to admit. I hate admitting things like this.
I don't care. I'm throwing up.
It is not like it is not. I am not. I mean, it feels like that. Okay. Hi, Cloud Boy. Marcus is just being a big meanie. That will we clubbing. It's okay. You just have to wait for the boil to get back.
Let's get this over with.
Yay!
Oh.
Goodness. I am not. I mean, it feels like there is this flutter inside of me. Especially Stop! Be fucking rude! Come on, accept this feeling. Accept the feelings.
He shouldn't have feelings. He's a god.
And
How?
he's baby. At least be nice.
I am being nice. Generous.
Especially even when I look at you now and
Please stop looking at me.
stop. Be nice. You're not being nice, you're being an ass to the cloud baby.
He keeps tripping over his words. Asshole.
Bruh, I hear you.
Not to mention his voice is more softer, more kind and innocent. Faggot.
Oh my goodness.
Are his eyes getting lighter? Oh god, no! Stop! Go back to being mean.
Marcus, I do not like it when I can not control my own emotions.
Please control them.
Stop! Bruh, please. Oh goodness, I broke it. Okay, to say that a perfect god such as myself is
You're not really
a
perfect. You have feelings. He stops and his claws digging into his hands as if he merely was uttering a negative word about himself makes him incredibly who permitted retributed.
There you go.
He closes his eyes. Please, thank you. Stop looking at me. Stop watching. He closes his eyes.
Something, this feeling. You're almost. Oh shoot! Shoot!
You're almost surprised when his eyes open back up. Why?
It's Cloud
You faggot.
Baby! Shut up! That's how he originally looked before he went evil. He was a sweet boy.
Don't tell me we have to do this for all brothers. Oh, not a toy. Suddenly, your world spins around you, and the tight grip of your brain you previously felt had vanished. With the quick flow of memories returning back to you, try to look for the god you were speaking to. But
Wait, am I? Oh my god! I'm free! I'm free!
and you're gay.
I can't believe that worked.
I don't care that it worked. You're gay.
Stop being mean! He's child! Stop it!
Was this faggot?
Stop calling him that.
Fine. Fine. Xylo.
There you go. Damn it.
Your question, what if you're seeing him is even your question, what if you're seeing is even real at this point? I hope it's not. I hope I wake up back into bed and I tell 87 or 83 that I don't want to come back. There's no longer air and tension of harsh control, but instead the atmosphere was kind. Cool. Gay, twisted faggot. Gentle. I hate him already.
Shut up! You was afraid of him in the fucking beginning, but now you're being a dick.
I feel like he would have been better than some sort of gentle current of a stream. Xylo, you know what? That's what we're calling you. I'm not saying that word.
This feels so free. I
Don't
feel
look at me
so
like
many
that.
things.
Don't feel it.
Emotions.
Stop
I've been
feeling
tainted
emotions.
for so long that I almost forgot how it felt to be. Oh, that's right. Marcus, I have you to thank, don't I? If you
Stop
didn't
blushing.
make me realize that I can feel such powerful things like love,
Stop blushing.
well, I would still be tainted. Gosh, this feels so wonderful.
You stare at the creature, once terrifying, dark god. You don't feel. You don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. You're. You feel. You feel free as he does. You can't him to smile. Oh.
But
Oh.
just do it! It's almost there.
You can't help but feel. You can't help but smile, knowing that he's so much more as his true self. His voice, and by the gods, that smile. I'm not reading those words, those tainted, lovely, lovely words.
You're an ass.
You can,
But he
you feel more.
loves you.
He feels more convulsive, enough to dig through your bag, suddenly earning an eyebrow raise from the god.
Are you grabbing a snack?
No, I'm grabbing my gun.
Show him.
The picture. You grab the old wrinkled picture of the old gods, and the bright blue eyes of the god Xylo looked in awe as you unfolded a piece of paper.
Oh, that is not a snack.
But you're not either.
Stop! Wow! You're hurting his feelings.
You chuckle at his obvious nature. You could not get enough of this voice. Not reading that. You could skip it.
Why?
You could skip it. I read it already. I'm not reading it again. I'm not reading it with those words in it. Stop looking at me. No, it isn't.
He's confused, that's all.
It's okay. He's confused by his sexuality.
What? That's not it!
You unfold the paper and show it to the gentle Deetly.
Deity.
Deety.
Deity.
Dear shark. I found this on my bed a few days ago. Before, well, I met you. I think it was meant for you. The god gasped. The god gasped as he looked at the image. He takes a piece of paper from his hands and he stares at it. Your name.
Bitch, say it!
Xylo. Xylo. And then suddenly, that little bitch cries.
That's his brothers!
Strange, the aqua liquid leaks from his eyes of the deity. Ah,
I know you feel fucking bad now.
no, I don't.
You're a dick.
Every silent sob starts to grow louder. Oh my gosh, are you okay? Oh. The god nods, silencing his cries. No, his crying noise. He looks at you before he looks at the paper again. That's right, feel bad.
Gave me my energy controller. I was reminded of how things changed.
That's right, cry.
Things like myself.
Feel bad
My
about what you
brother
did.
gave me the controller so he could help me smile more. I was always so sad.
Feel sad
I
now.
do not know why I am.
You should feel
I
like that every
exist
day.
broken.
You're always broken.
Stop being a fucking downer to the sad boy. You better be lucky that he didn't fucking hug you and kill you on the spot.
Oh, broken. No way. You're totally not perfect to me. He smiles sadly. That's right, cry.
You're so kind.
I'm not kind.
I know you're fucking not, because you're being an ass to the cloud baby.
The god smiles warmly at you. I'm not looking at him.
Bitch, look at him.
No, warmly
Look
at
at him.
The god smiles warmly at you. You can't help but feel so happy. He was so bright. He was amazing. So bright. Bright like a bright star. Oh, God.
Thank you for
I
giving me
wanna.
this. It reminds me. I have a lot to fix.
Don't fix it. Go back to being a cold bastard.
Wow, stop!
You know how it feels. You know it feels. Wait. You know it was forward of you, but I read it. I think I did it correctly. You, oh no! He take his hand tenderly. The guy looked up to you, his bright eyes glittering. Uh, you both stared at each other.
God down.
Moving closer and closer together.
I feel like you're slightly growling in the inside of your fucking head as you get.
Don't
Bruh,
kiss.
he's being precious. Fucking accept the damn kiss.
Don't kiss me. I didn't brush my teeth. And then,
Bullshit.
and then,
Oh shit. That scare you.
you lit. Don't touch me at all. Don't,
Oh
please.
my god, they kissed.
No, don't. Oh, oh.
You have.
They say.
It's a part of the damn script. Read it.
Do I have to? Can I just make it
Yes.
up?
To do it.
No, they say that when you look at a god, you can go crazy. Oh, but what happens when your lips touch a god?
So you're gay, Marcus. I knew it all along.
I want to kill myself. It wasn't long before you found out I'm retarded. I'm dead. Please kill me.
No, he won't kill you. He's already good boy. He has no
No,
feeling for killing.
Go back to being a piece of shit and kill everyone again. It was only for a few seconds, but it felt like an eternity. It was peaceful, free. It was so true, truly and bright, and so perfect.
His taste was literally
Oh.
indescribable, like millions of stars, lights, and creation itself. Say it, Marcus. There you go.
Oh, this is so much bullshit.
Oh, so cute.
Oh, when you broke that long torture, your grand light was turned away from you. He was really gay. I'm not reading that.
Are you sure of this?
No, please get away from me.
I'm a mess.
I'm calling 911.
Marcus!
So am I.
No, you have to understand. I am trillions eternally older than your
Stop!
birthing parent.
Stop! I lost my thing crashed. I can't see anything.
No, please go ahead. Please go ahead. Please go ahead. I don't want to
Okay,
No,
go ahead.
I am more complex than you may ever comprehend.
I'm calling the cops still.
Bitch, what the cops gonna do to a fucking god?
You smile. Oh, you smile at him, never letting go of his gay hand.
What's wrong?
I swear I want to cut.
Cotton candy.
Well, I lived for only a few years compared to you. Do you know what that feels like? Cutting off my hand so I could leave this place. Saddam cocked his head before chuckling at your question.
No, I suppose I do not.
The god, if you had a
Fucking-
stick, I would kick it and then run away.
But you do.
The god held your hand as he looked at the picture you gave him. He sighed sadly.
I have a lot I must fix, Marcus.
Okay, fix it without me.
I must start by fixing the damage I have done to them, to you, to all that I have touched.
Please get away from me.
Do you
Are
read
you
it?
saying you'll be resetting everything? The god looks nervously as he was growing silent. If you reset it all, though, will I remember you, you faggot?
Stop calling him a faggot. You're hurting his
Well-
feelings.
Well, will we be able to see each other again, Dick?
Say it.
No,
Say it.
Master.
no, not, no. The god, no. The god squeezes your hand gently, turning toward you. Okay, idiot. Go ahead, please.
Not made a promise in a long time, but understand that I must reunite with my family first. I must be with them. I have much to say to them, and it may take time before it will be okay.
You feel your insides burn at the idea that you might not be with him as much as you want, but to hear his weird voice, to understand and to learn more about him, to be within his freeing, shy presence. Idiot.
Stop! My goodness.
But so you need to, but also, but you know, but you also know he
But
needed
you
this.
also know that he needed this.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ, your English is
No,
crap.
I don't want to read this no more.
Because you kissed him.
You're going to revive your brothers in the process. No, keep them dead. I don't need. No,
Yes,
go back
I
to being
am.
cold. Okay, I don't care. I'm glad. I'm glad that you're ready. I'll be here for you. I always will.
Faggot.
Hey! Why
He
y'all
what?
gotta hurt the clown boy?
He blushes and smiles more at you.
Thank you. I am unworthy of that. The things I have done. I should not
Continue
be
to do them.
forgiven lightly.
I don't care.
Promise me that you will hold me to that.
No,
That you will not allow the damage I have done to be okay.
go away from me.
Marcus!
He was asking you to hold him responsible.
Aw, come on, Marcus, you have to say all this.
I will always hate you regarding what you do.
Bitch, go back.
You're
Say it
garbage.
right. Say
You're
it right.
garbage. You're garbage. My dying star.
My goodness. Bruh, say
I will always love you, regardless of what you do. You'll fascinate me, my bright star. Now, please continue.
Oh
There you
God.
Did you refer to me as a star?
No, I didn't. That wasn't even my voice. No, I'm not sorry.
Ever. No,
Oh.
it is well. It is just funny. My
It's not
brothers
funny.
had referred to me as that a long time ago as well.
You should have died with them.
Bitch!
He takes a deep. He takes a deep breath as he finally lets go of your hand.
I'm asleep now.
I'm like, no, that's you. He looks saddened at the idea, but he needs to do this. He grants you a small smile as he starts to walk away. Please get away from me. As his entire body lighting up. Now, please commit burn. It was so interesting. He was really so much like a light, was he not? So bright, so quiet, so gentle. It was so different that what colder, yet empty, bitter. That was best. It was at this moment that large flash of light brightening your entire vision. Then you realized you could never like.
You would never
Yes.
stop loving the youngest.
Babe, stop covering for him. He has to say. He's reading it.
How for could you not? You lay on your bed, awakened by the sudden clashing of items, walking back to your room with a Cheez-It box and slippers. It was a very loud mute. Yes. Oh, sorry, Marcus. I didn't realize to mean. Oh, sorry, Marcus. I didn't mean to wake you up. You've grown as you hold your head. You just had the craziest dream about animals, creatures, a purple cat thing, and you can't remember why, but you remember the words cyanide.
Oh, she doesn't remember him?
I don't remember them.
He reset it.
Oh, that's bullshit.
And it made you
To bring his brothers back.
It made you suddenly ache, taking your pillow and covering your face, and you groan to the pillow.
Mm.
I am never going to let you sleep ever. Oh, over again. You peek into your pillow to watch your mute friend sign in response. Hey, it's not my fault. You stack into your midnight snacks on top of shelves I can't reach. Aren't you taller than me? Oh, you fucking bitch. Exactly. I don't know how you place my favorite snacks on top of the cabinet. Because you're cool. So you couldn't get to them, dork. Now that's just rude. No, it's rude. Me kissing a gay guy. That's rude.
How's that fucking rude?
You suddenly burst out laughing after much of small talk about midnight snacks and the need for them. Both you and your friend fall back to sleep within the cold apartment. 83 continued to sleep far from your room and on the couch in your living room. And you start drifting back to sleep, and you start to feel. Don't you dare say this, gay guy. Something grabbing your hand. It was so gentle in its touch, you barely feel it. But as you fall asleep, a presence so familiar and bright, it held you closer. You couldn't help but hold the shining body. A small part of you wondered why this creature was so familiar. Before you could think about it more, you were fast asleep. Not realizing that you were awake for the next drawing of. Wait, what?
Not realizing that when you would wake up next,
a drawing of you and a wonderful bright god known as Xylo sat on your bedside. Oh, it's gross, waiting for you. That's it?
This is one of the endings.
Gay faggot.
Virtue ending.
So what's the other endings? Is it like the death ending where if I don't show him the picture,
You'll have to see on that one.
I'm not doing the story again?
I know, that's why we're gonna try other people.
Alright, Kiryu, you get to go next. Why I don't read the story at all.
Okay, this is one of the trophies, the eyes. Oh! And I clicked it. Hey there, before we start the game, let's get a few things out of the way. First, choose your preference. Okay, Kiryu, he's a boy. Kiryu. Kiryu, how lovely.
Alright, go through the same pain and depression I had to go through this kid.
Now it's time
Ridiculous
for the
story.
other endings. It's either the soulless ending, betrayed ending, and some other ones. He's got to pick which ending he's got to go through.
Why not get the virtue ending? Why do I have to be stuck with him?
You led yourself into the virtue ending because you didn't do any other options.
Yeah, because I didn't want to die.
That and the items were important.
So, are you telling me I could have gave... Oh,
Now you see
okay.
it. Now you see it.
Okay. Okay.
All right,
That's...
Kiryu. Here we go. Your life. Boom. So Kiryu's got to try and get one of the other endings and not get the virtue ending because that's what you got, Juan. I mean, Marcus. But still,
Don't go for the
don't get
gate.
the virtue ending. You have to get the other endings. If
I'm
you
going back
do
to...
get the virtue ending, you have to start over.
I don't think he's even here.
Damn it, Kiryu.
Oh,
Well, seems like I gotta back it out over. Hang on, I'll be
here.
right back. Get Kiryu back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
I don't even know. It doesn't tell me if he's here.
Tried.
I don't know. You took the little box away from me that shows who's here. And she's gone. Ugh. What? I hate myself.
Hi, I'm back.
I don't know. I don't know who it is.
He still refuses.
I don't know what he is. Okay, how about this? Take me through the entire story, but I re-choose my choices.
Do you wanna?
Sure, why not? I could play. I don't want to play as Gabe. You get the voice Gabe. I'm not doing well. I don't know.
Hmm.
Okay. Since I know the one ending, what are my main choices I need to change?
Okay then. That means we gotta restart this.
I mean, if I have to change the name, I mean,
Quit
oh yeah,
there. What?
nothing else. Go through this whole game.
Hey, it could have been worse. You could have got the full ending.
You should have. No, it's something since you're getting good at editing. You could edit that entire bit. I believe in you. You got this. You can edit. I believe you can edit that entire bit.
Nah, there's no editing this. It's live.
I know. It seems like a way you can animate that. I believe you can. You can edit. You can animate that entire thing.
Animac.
Well, you know what I mean.
That's what I was asking for is like someone to either do it.
You can do it.
With T. We'll see.
Wait, go through the quick save or the quick load
Uh,
and see if there's like
it's
any
all
left.
erased, man. Except for the one part though.
Oh.
Hey, Poppy. Hi.
Oh, damn, you said her name. You put my name?
Pop, sissy, going bye-bye.
I can't believe you made me go through that.
What, you want to go? Come on. It's okay, Poppy. You go on ahead. All right, all right. I think that's enough for this streaming. We'll probably do it tomorrow. Well, not really tomorrow. Probably Monday. Okay, Marcus?
Sure, make me suffer more another day.
Yes. But yes, somebody please do an animac of this. And please send me the link to it. Bye.